Forgive me, Steph. Sorry, just wanted to jump in because Amazon's up 12% in after-hours trade. A massive beat on the bottom line in the quarter just past. Revenue was almost exactly in line with expectations, 137.4 billion. The forecast was there or thereabouts. The EPS is $27 a share. The forecast was for $3.50 a share. Put another way, operating income coming out at 14.3 billion. The forecast was for $2.5 billion. So a massive bottom line beat. I have not gone through much more than that. Just wanted to come to those headline numbers because clearly it explains why the stock is jumping. We'll keep digging through this now, Sarah.
Well, an even better reaction, Steph, than what you got from Alphabet. Amazon shares up 14.5% after hours. What's your initial take?
Yeah, I mean, I look, it was down 7% today, and it's down 16% year to date. So it's been a laggard for the last 18 months. So I think, quite honestly, I expected the fourth quarter to be fine. It was obviously better than fine. I think the question is, where's their guidance going? Where's 1Q going? And I think the numbers, the buy side is at about, for total revenue, about $110 billion. The sell side is at about $121 billion. But of course, we all care about operating income, and that is anywhere between $3 to $4 billion. So we've got to get the guidance out of the way. They do have tough comps in this, the 1Q, 2Q, and then it gets easier in the second half of the year. So that's why you can see why it's a favorite for many people. I'm not involved, but I would be looking into after the first quarter, and let's get the guide going forward.
So I'm just going to weigh in here a bit on trying to work out where this has come from. So AWS has a much higher bottom line beat than expected. Net sales revenues for AWS, of course, its cloud computing business, coming in at 17.8 billion, the forecast 17.4 billion, but the expectation for operating income, bottom line, on AWS was 4.8 billion, and that has come out significantly higher than that at not significantly higher, 5.3 billion. So in fact, that's a bit of a beat rather than a massive beat, and it's a very nice bottom line beat overall. Deirdre Bose is able to join us with a bit more color, leading to the stock up 15%, Dee.
Yeah, I'm still digging through this, as I'm sure a lot of Wall Street is. Let me give you some comments from the CEO, Andy Jassy. He said that as expected over the holidays, we saw higher costs driven by labor shortages and inflationary pressures. These issues persisted into the first quarter due to Omicron. Also, I want to pick out that they are increasing the price of Prime, increasing the price of a Prime membership in the U.S. Monthly fee will go to $14.99 from $12.99. Annual membership from $119 to $139. So it'll be interesting there to see if they have the pricing power. Also, AWS, I just saw this number. This was a slight beat, but this is important for the street because this is a higher margin business that helps offset some of those higher costs given the pandemic and supply chain disruptions. That came in at about $17.8 billion versus $17.4 expected. Guys, I'll continue to dig through this and raise my hand if there's more.
Yeah, it looks like a 40% growth rate for AWS in the quarter from last year, which is a big beat. International was down 1%, and North American sales growth did take a step back at least 9%. Not the kind of growth that they were used to, but they're lapping some pretty tough comps during the pandemic.